Ahoy, everyone. The Idle Owl here. I don't know why I'm drinking tea while doing this. Probably not that helpful in terms of pace, is it? But anyway, announcement time. I have just sent off my latest album to the digital distribution people, which means it'll be available soon as I'm recording this, and now as you're watching it, on Tidal, Spotify, all the streamy people, Bandcamp. As if you want to pay for it, it's not available as a physical thing. It just exists up in the cloud. There's currently no physical version because I don't want to create loads of stuff at the minute. And there's enough shit around in the world. Not that this album's shit's great, but you know what I mean. I may make physical versions later, but I don't want to make a load and then not and have them all sat around my house. That's a bit depressing, to be honest. So it's just available digitally. Head on up. The links will be down below up there, wherever they go on, wherever I'm posting this. So you can find it there. Do note that Spotify and Co pay artists poo all, so we'll get pence from streaming, and I love it when people listen anyway, so that's cool. But we won't get any money from it, or very little. Whereas if you go to Bandcamp and pay for the album, obviously all that goes to artists, or most of it goes to artists. Some of it goes to Bandcamp, and at the minute Bandcamp have been doing a lot of stuff where a lot of Fridays where they give all of it to artists, which is really cool. If you buy mine, it doesn't go to me. Well, it doesn't. It does to start with, but then I give it to planting trees. Give it to a charity to plant trees. That charity varies because I switch it up depending on. I keep trying to research which one's best at particular times, and I haven't done that yet for this album. So apologies, but I'll put it down there. Which one I've gone for this time. So yeah, if you buy it on Bandcamp and if you stream, all the profits will go to planting trees, which is great because once we get out of this pandemic, we could do with a planet to live on, that we, where we can breathe the air. That'd be good. So yeah. Anyway, enough of that. The album's called "A Summer of Empty Words by the Empty Church." Oh, a summer of words by the empty church. Should learn that, shouldn't I? So they're not empty words. I hope. Oh, anyway, and yeah, it was recorded over the last couple of months. It was born out of. I think that's my cat going on the cat flap. I thought someone was coming in. How distracting. It was born of me missing gigging, basically. Going to gigs, A. B, playing gigs because I bloody love doing gigs, even if there's only a few people there. For me, it's like really cathartic. I get up there, shout my head off. I feel like I can just be totally just totally who I want to be for that half an hour, however long I'm on there, and I love it. I love performing. I love songwriting, but I think probably my favourite part of music is performing, and I've missed that this year a lot. So this album is kind of a replacement for that in a way. In a way, it's like a 25-minute gig. That's what I've tried to do. As if it was recorded kind of in an empty church is what the vibe I'm going for in terms of sound. It wasn't. What I actually did is rented a rehearsal studio, and I went there every week to just shout my head off to myself in a big room. Brought my recording gear in and recorded a bunch of songs in there, which was great actually. Nearly as cathartic as playing live, but not quite because you're not getting a lot back from the four walls, as lovely as they were. But yeah, so that's essentially what it is. It's recorded as if it's a gig. So all the performances are live. Couple of exceptions where I've added a thing in after maybe, but everything could be played live. Like there's never anything you listen to that's like, oh, we couldn't do this. There's 7 guitars going on here. There's no way he can do that on his own. That. None of that. One guitar, me, sometimes a harmonica, but you can play guitar and harmonica at the same time. Just get a bracy thing. Got one, it's lovely. Anyway, I feel like I'm waffling again, and I knew that was probably what's going to happen because that's what always happens with these videos. So yeah, that's what it is. The Summer of Words bit, the title has, it's really layered. I mean, it's real deep. So you wouldn't, you're never going to get to the bottom of it. It's like a Bob Dylan lyric. You just like, but that's amazing. But part of it, the Summer of Words, refers to that a lot of these songs started as poems, and I turned them into songs in something called February Album Writing Month. But we won't go there. So yeah, which is unusual for me because I usually kind of work with melodies, then add the lyrics afterwards, or the lyrics come while I'm playing the instrument and singing. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where the summer of words and by the empty church comes in. But like I say, that's not the only meaning. There's loads of meaning. Just trust me on that one. Yeah, so massively appreciate it if you ever listen. Before I go, I want to thank Max Buttinger. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but Buttinger, I'm guessing, he's got an umlaut on the O. I should know that because I'm Swiss German. So thanks for putting your photo, which is awesome, on Unsplash and letting people use it. You're never going to watch this, I'm sure, but I'm putting it out there anyway. Thank you, Max. Much appreciated. And thanks, my mate, James Cable. Thanks, Cable, for just turning it into a square and making the text look awesome. Really happy with it. I think that cover looks great. So thanks, Cable, for that. And thank you for giving it a listen. If you do give it a listen, let me know what you think. Feedback, more than money. Love a bit of feedback, even if it's negative. I'm like, cool. Someone's had a listen. Someone's had a reaction to it. That's cool. Just tell me whatever. It's cool. So yeah, just massive thanks. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. And if you're feeling a bit flush, go pay for it on Bandcamp because your money will go towards trees. And everybody loves trees. And on that note, I'm going to sign off because I'm now on 6.5 minutes and I was planning to get it under 5. Failed spectacularly again. Toodles.